Matthew, fitness test on Thursday. Yeah, how does the injury feel?
Yeah, that's right. Obviously it's been a tough week. It's not on the too long game, but
yeah,
like I say, need the rest really for my neck to recover, and fingers crossed that hopefully I'll be fit for the game Saturday.
Yeah. Had a bit of injury disappointment throughout the season, haven't you? As a player, how do you cope with those down times?
Yeah, definitely it's been frustrating this season really, picking up injuries, but like I say, as a player, part and parcel of the job, and these things happen in your career, and it's how you overcome them and move on.
How do you overcome them? How do you deal with them? Are you a good watcher? I mean, a lot of players say
no, it's been, like I say, it's been quite frustrating on the sideline, but like I say, it's just part and parcel of the game really, and just obviously try and get back as soon as possible and get back into action.
When everyone gets injuries, but you were in such a high in the summer, you must have really hoped for this season to be the one where you could kick on massively. Yeah,
definitely. Like I say, looking back over the last year, it's been a great year, and in terms of playing wise, and I think there's been a lot of injuries since boys have come back from the Lions. Look at Gethin, look at Adam, picked up injuries, Mike Phillips, and it has been frustrating for them players as well. But like you say, it's been a tough year, and maybe the body can only take so much.
Do you think there's too much pressure on players then, perhaps with the schedule they've got at the moment?
Yeah, I think it's something to look at, and definitely the amount of games that players are playing. But at the end of the day, that's what we are paid to do, basically. But I think the game's moving forward all the time. The physicality in the game now is, I mean, it's gone up another level, and like I say, it's not stopping. It keeps on moving forward. So as players, I think we're taking the brunt of that, and I think that's where we need to be more cautious in looking after ourselves.
How do you compare the intensity at this time of the season compared to, say, last year when you'd been out of the Heineken, you wouldn't have had the Toulon game, these games wouldn't particularly have mattered? Is there a lot more pressure on you now than there was 12 months ago?
Yeah, that obviously, we were in a bit of a rut at the moment, but like I say, as the Scarlets, we want to be playing at the top level in that Heineken Cup. Pressure has been on us over the last few weeks, but that's where we are at the moment. That, like I say, we just need to finish on a high now. These last 3 home games are vital to us, and we need a big performance on Saturday.
Matthew, at the end of the game, you'll be going up to the Blues and saying good luck for the rest of the season, make sure you win the end then, right?
Yeah, definitely, but no, like I say, we just concentrate on our own game at the moment. The Blues are playing good rugby at the moment, and like I say, it's an important game this weekend for us.
What would it be like if a Scarlets side wasn't an All-Atlantic side, wasn't in the Heineken Cup? It hasn't happened since it started.
It's going to be a big blow, isn't it? Not just for the players, but the supporters as well. Obviously, over the years, we've come to watch some great sides, Toulouse, Munster, sides like that, and that's where they obviously want to be watching. And the same as players, that's where we want to be playing in. That's where we mark ourselves up against the best. But like I say, it's out of our hands at the moment. We just got to concentrate on the game, which is against the Blues on Saturday.
Given that though, how important is this game compared with your time here at the Scarlets? It's an 8-point game really, isn't it, in terms of that? How important is this game sort of perhaps in your review since you've been here?
Yeah, definitely. It's massive. Obviously we're disappointed from the result out in Toulon, and we know how big this game can be on Saturday. It's a must-win game for us, and the pressure's on us really.
Just give you a slight benefit that they could afford to lose this game and maybe have their eye on other things slightly, whereas there's no ambiguity for you.
No, I think any regions playing against each other, you know, always like when we played the Ospreys a few weeks ago. It's quite an intense game, and I no doubt this game is going to be exactly the same as that one.
How much has the game changed, Matthew, since you started playing? In terms, you talk about the physicality. How much more tough on the body is it now?
Well, I mean, players are getting a lot stronger, a lot fitter and faster, and I mean, like I said, contact area now is, I mean, it's basically, you know, you go into contact these days and it's like a mini car crash as far as I'm concerned. And obviously the game is always moving forward, and I think that as players we need to be aware of that, and we need to be, I think, managed better as well. Obviously in terms of contact during the week, maybe that needs to be looked at as well, but it's, you know, it's definitely gone up another level since I've started.
When you talk about the contact area, physically that's putting a huge strain on the body, but mentally as well, you've got to be, when you're hitting that contact area, mentally, you know, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah,
in some
definitely.
form.
Yeah, definitely. But like I say, we choose to play this game, and we enjoy it. And that's the be all and end all, really. We choose to play this game, and obviously it's difficult when you're losing, but it's important for us, really. We've got 3 home games, and it's important that we win them all, really. And obviously get ready for next season.
Nigel talks about a young group of players moving forward, and despite the disappointment of this year and maybe last year, that how important the next few years are as a group. Do you get a feeling that this group of players are in for the long term, and they want more of the Scarlets?
Yeah, definitely. No, I think in terms of the players that come through this year for us, I mean, it's like Nigel said, it's quite a young squad. The likes of Lou Reed and Dominic Day coming through. Ken Owens has been playing regular as well. Obviously with John Davis, who's pretty Sunday's boys, you know, obviously they've gained a lot of experience this year by playing week in, week out. It can only be good for the Scarlets for the future. Obviously we've got still some senior players here, and like I say, we just need to look after each other, and at the moment we're a tight bunch of boys, and we're in this together.
Given that, Matthew, as well as with the younger players, how important is it you hang on to the top stars? You've obviously signed here till 2013, but you've got those top guys. How important is it they stay there to help develop those players through?
Yeah, it's crucial. Like I say, you know, I mean, you've got for me, Munster. You look at their squad. The average age has got to be late 20s, and you look at our squad, I reckon it's got to be early 20s. So I mean, compare them both where Munster are and where we are at the moment. Maybe we need to bring in a few more senior players for that. But like I say, I think our youngsters have done well for us this season, and it'll benefit us for the future. And like I say, they'll take good experience from this season. The lows obviously has been disappointing, but like I say, they learn from that and get better players as well. So it's just important that they've sort of been in them situations and they learn the hard way, and hopefully next season we can move on from that.
Okay, last question then.
At the end of this season, hopefully for you, the domestic season will give way to a summer tour to New Zealand.
Yeah, obviously that's round the corner, but like I say, my main aim at the moment is to get back playing and hopefully be involved in the last 3 games. The tour is just over a month away, and hopefully I'll be on that tour.